Hey everyone, my name is Brendan West. This fall, I decided to start a company with my brother Bob, my father Rob, and my cousin Hansen. We call it West-Tek Solutions. The idea behind West-Tek is pretty simple. It's a creative space where we can collaborate on all of our technical projects, from a digital night vision monocle to software experiments like an iPhone night vision app, to adventures in computer vision and astrophotography. But one of the projects we're really excited to dive into this year is model rocketry. Model rocketry is such a fascinating hobby. I did a little bit of it as a kid, but I had no idea how deep this hobby goes, or how far people have taken it. I think there's a lot of really cool connections between rocketry and these projects that we're working on, and I'm really hoping that West-Tek will become a place that sort of blurs the line between model rocketry and like an aerospace program. Here's the catch though, I don't really know anything about this, so that's why I'm making this video series, to document West-Tek's journey in designing, developing, and launching rockets. Now West-Tek isn't just me. Bob, my brother, is a Warhammer 40K fanatic with a love for 3D printing. He's the guy that can crank out parts like nobody's business. My dad, Rob, is a seasoned machinist, an engineer, and a lifelong aerospace enthusiast. He's the one with the experience and steady hand when it comes to making sure we do things right. And then there's my cousin Hansen, a goofy, lovable, but incredibly bright Army combat medic currently stationed at Fort Wainwright, Alaska. He couldn't be with us physically for this launch, but he was still very involved, and he actually designed our incredible logo, so shout out to Hansen. Since we're starting from scratch, I really wanted our first project to be as simple as possible. The way I saw it, the path of least resistance was just simply printing and flying a rocket. That's where the Gnat comes in. The Gnat is a fully 3D printable model rocket in a compact 3.8-inch frame, designed by Max-Q Rockets on printables. So huge shout out to them. I'll drop a link to those files in the description if you want to check that out. The Gnat flies on a tiny A34T engine and can reach up to 750 feet. And uses tumble recovery to come back down safely. It's small, it's simple, and if you lose one, it's no big deal. You just print another. This made it the perfect entry point for us. So I downloaded the files, sent them to Bob, and within hours, he turned around 4 fully printed rockets. After gluing in the nose cones, we were ready to go. Or at least we thought we were. So here's the thing, we didn't actually have a launch pad or the motors, and turns out that's pretty important. So that's when I realized this mission really wasn't just about the rocket, it was about everything else that comes with rocketry. Supply chains, logistics, weather, the millions of little obstacles that you can only overcome with experience. So I first tried ordering our supplies from Hobby Lobby, but the shipping actually got delayed. And so the day before the launch, I drove an hour up to JR Junction Train and Hobby in Syracuse. So shout out to them. Because tucked away in the back, they had a modest little rocket engine section, and I was able to grab everything that we needed just in time. But even then, on the launch day, the skies were dark and were threatening rain. And for a while, it looked like we might have to scrub launch and push it back. But just a few hours before launch, the sky cleared, and we had our shot.
Don't lose it. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is.
Oh,
perfect, perfect. How would it look?
Held up pretty good. It survived the launch.
Awesome, there it is. Success, first launch.
First launch, huge success.
On September 7th, 2025, West-Tek Solutions officially completed our very first rocket launch. The weather was a little windy, but we sent all 4 Gnat rockets skyward, each powered by a 1/2 A34T motor. Every single one of them lifted off successfully. Recovery was another story. The Gnat rocket is notorious for being hard to track. We printed ours on a translucent white material, which looks really cool in your hand. And looks really invisible in the sky. So out of the 4 rockets that we launched, we only managed to recover 1, but honestly this felt like a huge win, especially since the one we did get back was our very first launch vehicle. It came back in perfect condition, no real damage, the PLA held up beautifully, and because of its historical significance, we decided to retire it as West-Tek's first ever rocket. All in all, we couldn't be happier. Mission Gnat 1 wasn't just about getting a rocket in the air. It was about figuring out everything else. Where to get the supplies, how to deal with the weather, the logistics of launching, and proving that our 3D prints could handle real flight. We learned a ton, we had fun, and most importantly, we proved to ourselves that West-Tek Solutions can actually put something in the sky. Now it's time to move forward. Our next goal is to 3D print a more conventionally shaped and sized rocket with a parachute recovery system. Beyond that, we're actually planning to retire the Gnat entirely in favor of our own in-house designed micro rocket, creating something entirely new and uniquely West-Tek. This is just the beginning, and we cannot wait to share the next chapter with you. Thank you.